Cal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And, let me adjust my chair here. Sorry. Normally I do that before we get into the recording. So, anyway, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. We've just been doing the same old up here. Basically, went back down to Omicron, picked up a bunch of iron, and we're currently refining that and making a bunch of blocks. I've got about 500 more blocks, I think, in the queue, because we're going through them pretty quick. Hello, puppy. And as you can see here, what we've just done is closed off the large engine, and I'm going to set this up as a one of the landing pad areas. So the idea is that what we'll do is we'll have a small, basically we're going to have a weapon mount here, and I was thinking about putting two mountains in and then have maybe that be a landing pad, but I think that this being as big as it is means that it would probably be a little bit better to have as the mounting point for the landing pad, and having the raised area be the mounting point for the weapon. So that's what I think we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this. Like I said, we do have a bunch of blocks made. I've started putting in the hallway corridor area that's going to go all the way down back here to where our proper hangar is going to be. And then the lines that we've drawn here are basically just our middle lines, so that we know how far above and below the center line we are when we're building. So I'm thinking that we're going to have basically a ship that's going to have most of its engines hidden. But we'll see how this actually all works out when we're done. So I am going to go ahead and do a quick cut. I may do the rest, at least a portion of this as a time lapse. I haven't decided yet, so we will know shortly. But on that note, I want to say welcome back, everybody. I want to thank all of the folks that have been leaving the likes, comments, the new subscribers, as well as the old hands around here. It's all greatly appreciated. It's been, the support on the recent videos has just been phenomenal. I want to thank you all again for that. It's, people will tell you, and I'll be one of the first ones to say, I don't do it for the accolades, but it's nice knowing that people are enjoying it. So, alright, so on that note, I am going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and we will be right back. Alright, so welcome back, and basically what I've done is I've just made a couple of parts. We're not that much further in than when we were. So to give you an idea of what we're planning on doing here, right? So I've been talking about how I'm kind of wanting to hide the thrusters on this build. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use a bunch of maneuvering thrusters, which are basically 1x1 blocks, and we're going to do 5 arrays. So we're going to do 1 through 5 here, and then we're going to have another 1 through 5 below it, and we're going to do that on both sides to give us 10 lift and basically 10 ascend and 10 descend control thrusters. And then we're going to do the same for the lateral controls. So as you can see here, we've got enough room for 2 blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 5 blocks on both sides, or actually I should say 10 blocks on both sides in a specific direction. So this side will have 10 for lateral thrust to the port, and then 10 lateral for the starboard. So that way we'll be able to keep all of our thrusters inside the engineering section. I'll come back later. Like I said, I will be doing a bit of this, where we're basically making a landing pad. So we'll end up with 2 landing pads on this ship, as well as a full-on dock system here in the back. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, because I personally like the fly-through dock systems, because it means I don't have to turn ships around. I just fly them in one side, park, get out, go do what I need to do, get back in the ship, and then park, and then take off. It's nice because it's easy and it's convenient. But I also need to put in habitation area, which is going to be down here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to have this come out a little bit. So we're going to bring this So what I was thinking, see if we can make this work. Let's go that way first. Alright. Now, I don't know if I want to do it this way, or do I want to bring it down a block and then start it from here? Because if I start it from here, whoops. No, that's the one I want, thank you. It's just been a rough day. So if I started from here, that gives us a bit more space. And then what we will do is have this come down like this. And then we're going to do another block here. And these are just placeholder blocks until I figure out exactly what I want to do. Because if we do something like that, right, and we do that all the way around, that will allow us to keep everything open. We'll still be able to basically have everything be completely visible from both top and bottom. And then I just have to put the gravity generator someplace, and that's going to be the problem, is figuring out what to do with the gravity generator. Oh, because I want to keep it centralized so that the entire ship has gravity. But as you can see, it kind of messes with the design motif. So what I may need to do is I may end up having to break the gravity system in half and basically put one on each side. I may actually be able to get away with putting it back here. The problem is that this thing, they only support out to about, I think it's 23 blocks or so. So if we were to move it, and we need at least 2 blocks in height for it. So we know that's our middle line. So if we go... Alright, so we use those 2 spaces there. So that means we're going to have to put a block there. So we were to move it there. How many blocks would that give us? It says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14 to here. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right, and where does that put us? Look at that. Perfect. That actually works. So what we can do then is let's go ahead and take this thing out. I'm going to go ahead and make a second gravity generator. We'll put that in place. Alright, we can put that into place once we are done. And we want this. Hopefully we have enough parts for it. We will find out because we're running dangerously low on silicon. And so with that, oh wow, look at that, I've got another 100 blocks. Awesome. So we can go ahead and keep working then. Alright, so now that we know basically where we want to take it design wise, let's go here. What do we got set up? We got that. So we're going to go to there-ish. And we want other corner. We want that corner. Okay. And we're going to do that again. How close are we? No, what did we do? We did one past. Are we one past? So that's equal with, so yes, one past. Alright. See, makes it a little bit easier. Whoa, hello. So we need to go here. and see. And basically we just rinse and repeat this until we've got everything set up the way we want. And then we can continue on with what we're doing. So you go there, you go here. And once we have all of this stuff done, we'll be able to start moving some of the components inside the ship proper. And there you go. And that gives us our centerpiece. And like I said, the crossbar down here where the gravity generator is currently and the crafting station will go away. So that is the idea, at least. So we already have that set up. So now we just rinse and repeat. So what we'll do is we'll bring this around this way. And the reason I'm bringing it even with this is because we need... where did he go? Oh, hello. And like that? No. That is not what we want. We want... And I guess what we need is one there. Oh. And then... Can we get rid of that? That turns down. I don't want to turn down. I want to turn other way. All right. So for now, let's go ahead and do this. That would, just so we can make that turn. And we'll figure out the block that we need there shortly. And we're going to do the same here. And all of this is just so that we can get our lines better set up. Because it's easier to figure out what you need when you've got things in place like this. So, okay. And who knows, I may end up leaving those if I like the way that it looks. But I don't think I am going to. I think I am going to actually switch this out a little bit. And we want the upper blocks there. Okay. All right. And this will... Okay, so we'll figure out how to integrate this. That's going to be my next project, I think. So what we're going to end up with is the areas on the at least the fore portion of the ship is actually going to be just a hallway there, if it's anything. Maybe I may even just put thrusters in. I haven't decided yet what I want to do there. So let's go ahead and finish this off. And that may have gone... Yep, that went one too far. That's okay. Because what we do then is we just come over here and... that. Okay. So let's get up top, take a look, see how this is looking here. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this a lot. And then what we can do down here is with these... Actually, let's see how many blocks this is first. I should have been counting. Alright, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 9. That actually works out really well. Because what we can do then... Oh, hello. Let's get off the gravity generator there. And what I think I'm going to do is here, we're going to place one of the windows. And then, whoops, I want that one. So that we can put these on either side. Alright. And since we know that these should technically be square, we should be okay to do 2 and then 1, right? Because I do say technically because you just never know in games like this what's going to happen. The most careful counting does not always pay off, so. Alright. And then for the final side. And 2 more. And this is going to be basically the habitation area. So I should have just enough to do this. And that's it. All right. Okay, so now that we have that, we can actually come in and let's go back here. We're going to then do kind of the reverse of what we did on the first portion of it. So we want to bring it that way, and then we're going to flip this. Of course, it would help if I used the right angle of block. Actually, you know what? I might actually keep that. Let's keep that. Let's try it. Because I can always come back later and change it if I really don't like it. Right, alright. Okay. Let's go over here really quick. And we're going to rinse and repeat. Get this done. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and keep working on this. I'll do a quick cut and I will bring you back when we've got a little bit more of this done. Because I do need to wait for a few more blocks to be made as well. So we will be right back. Oh, gotta go up to the front. Hi all, welcome back. And what we're going to do is, as you can see, I've gone ahead and prepped the lower area for this portion of the build. So what we're going to do is I've gone ahead and turned mirrored mode on, or I should say symmetry mode. And we're going to try using, I want to try using this as our first tier. And then, since we need only one there for the block, we're going to do then, let's go ahead, yeah, okay. Now we can go, see what I want it to do was, oh, you know what? It's because I'm doing it backwards. Alright, so let's try that. Oh! Bloody rot. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab this. I'll get in there and fix the extra blocks here in a moment. Alright. And then we do one more regular block here. Come on. Look at that. And that actually brings us into a fairly good position with the way that I wanted to integrate this whole design here. So, and for this, we're going to do that, because what we're going to do is we're going to have a very large gun mounted in here. Basically gives the pilot something to do. All right. Like so, now that we've got that figured out, go ahead and drop down here really quick. All right, so let's take a look and see what she looks like from the front. Not too bad, not too bad. I do think I'm going to rework the cockpit area, so this entire thing is probably going to move forward a bit. But I'm not sure yet exactly what we're going to do with it all. But I do think that I'm probably going to stash like weapons, or not weapons, but ammo boxes back here, so that they are out of the way, but they'll have, you know, a couple of, at least one level of armor between them and deep space. But I do think that, yeah, that's basically where we're going to put these things moving forward. Alright, so we are going to let's see here. Alright. And this is why I was saying I think that what I'll do is I'll end up putting the ammo boxes, whoops, basically like right back here. So that, like I said, they'll be completely out of the way. Don't need to worry about them at all. I may even go so far as to put them on this tier right here. So that way they're completely enclosed no matter what we do. And if I do that, it should give us a decent amount of armor on the critical ship systems. So, yeah, I think that's going to be our plan moving forward. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and we will come back next time on Friday. We should be actually working on the living quarters. I may do a little bit of stuff off camera because I do need to figure out what I want to do for shape over here on the sides, because like I said, we're going to put the habitation stuff here on the sides. We're going to put the rest of engineering and manufacturing back here. We already have our actual the true engineering section here, and I'll probably do a pass-through from there. We're going to put in a hangar that's still yet to be built. I still haven't decided on which way I want to have that facing. So if you have any ideas on that, definitely leave it down in the section below the video. And yeah, so on that note, we're out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of this week. Have a terrific Wednesday afternoon, and we'll see you back here next time for more Empyrion. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. You know the spiel. If you haven't subscribed, I do ask you to subscribe. Like I said earlier, it does help the channel to grow, but it also keeps you informed when things are going on around here. And yeah, we're going to get out of here. So have a fantastic day, everybody, and we'll see you back here next time. As always, take care and be safe out there, everyone. Now, can we actually figure out how to put a jacuzzi in?